Hey guys, with this video I want to start a discussion about the following topics, because in my opinion a lot changed, but not for the better. The topics are Blaze, what changed, weapon damage in general, hitbox and damage system on a player, and what that means for a lone wolf. I sadly can't show you any statistics and deep testing like Wobo does, for example. My conclusions are based on pure experience by playing a lot and shooting almost every time with the same weapon. I'm comparing the versions pre-5.9 to 6.0 and 6.1, which both had huge impacts in the PvP. So if you are a PvE or an RP player, this might not interest you at all. At first I want to talk about the Blaze, which was my favorite weapon in the DayZ standalone universe. If you could aim and zero well, it was most likely very easy to neutralize someone. You are able to zero up to 800 meters and it fires a very powerful round, the 308. The fact that you can chamber 2 rounds and you don't have to reload, a small adjustment could be made directly if you aim too low or too high. This might sound to some of you a bit cocky, and I can't prove it because one of my hard drives with a lot of old footage died, but hitting moving targets, especially on 100 meters, moving from one side to another, was way easier, and I talk about hitting 2 out of 3 shots. And I can say, in 6.0 and 6.1 I kinda lost my aim in that category, and I don't know why, something changed. This scene kinda represents my confusion. I'm talking through the chat and saying something like, "These are 200 meters, look where I aim and shoot." At this time I was in fully confused mode, because I could aim way in front of someone and yet the bullets would impact behind him. This didn't happen in previous patches, so what changed? A 308 travels roughly at 800 meters per second, and sometimes I aimed up to 5 meters in front of someone. Same result as before mentioned. Did you make the same experience? Kein Treffer. Another fact is that the damage of the 308 got either reduced a lot or players simply tank way more damage than before. I made that experience countless times and it's frustrating. In all the patches, a hit with the 308 was guaranteed unconscious, so if you would fight a 2 or 3 man squad, you had the chance of dealing with the others. At the moment, these are my experience over every distance. Jetzt rennt er mit erhobener Waffe rum. Das sind 600 Meter. Bleib stehen. Treffer. Er blutet. Ich glaube, sein Kumpel ist ohnmächtig und der versucht ihn jetzt wirklich zu retten. Aha. Keep that situation in mind. We come back to it later on. Oh, vor seine Füße! Der ist immer noch da. What? Treffer. Er ist abgehauen. 3 Schüsse, 2 Treffer. Breaking other players' legs is also way harder than before. After he got hit with a 308 on 600 meters, he jogged off and could still fight. And these are just 2 examples of countless others I had in Mischkino. Weapon damage in general, which is the second topic I wanted to discuss, feels way off too. In the next example, I hit a player with a 7.62x39 5 times until he died. 3 times in the legs, and the 5th and final blow kills him. While I played with viewers, one of them got knocked unconscious by a Bambi. The Bambi had a t-shirt and blue jeans, which got ruined after the first leg break. I won't translate everything, but I think you can hear out of my voice how confused I was.
Das Bambi.
Aber das war ein Schlag.
Das Bambi.
Watch the shit, faggot!
Ben, ich war genau hinter dir, als du geschossen hast.
Ja, das Bambi war's. Der blutet. Er hat mich zweimal getroffen. Was zur Hölle? Jetzt habe ich ihm die Beine gebrochen. Hast du das... Ne, du hast das Salin-Dings nicht mehr, ne?
Nee.
What the fuck? Der Bambi hat seine Beine gefixt und rennt weiter.
Wie?
Ich habe ihn nochmal getroffen, der ist immer noch nicht tot. Ich sag doch, die SKS ist scheiße.
Aber ich glaube, das liegt weniger an der SKS.
Was? Alter, in der Munition meinst du dann?
Ja, oder wie du schon gesagt hast, Schad.
Oh, you got the motherfucker! Like the morphine!
I fucking hit you 3 times, you dick! Can you please die?
That's right, because I'm a hack, you faggot!
Soll ich noch
Can't
mit
get on my
runterkommen?
level!
Lebt er noch?
Get my hacks, bro!
Lol. That is not even funny.
Hacks, fag! Hack!
Ralf, vielleicht kannst du mir was zu trinken geben oder so.
Yeah, that's right, bitch!
Oder-
You ain't got my hack!
Keine Ahnung. Oh, ich wach wieder. Ich bin wach. Ich
Wollte
verschüsse.
gerade, steht direkt neben dir.
Ja, hi. Alter, was geht ab?
Ach, du blutest, habe ich eben gar nicht
Ich habe ihm die
gesehen.
Beine nochmal gebrochen.
Jetzt hätte ich dich verbunden.
Warte, ich mach schon.
Hitbox and damage system on a player in Daisy Standalone is turning more and more into Armor 3, where leg shots are dealing more damage than an actual headshot and sometimes no damage at all, as shown in the next example. Der ging in den Kopf! Und der rennt! I talked about the damage changing items a lot with my chat, and what I mean by that are not Kevlar vests, which actually absorb damage. No, I'm talking about frying pans in trousers and cooking pots. I never searched for information if they reduce taken damage by what percentage, because I just feel this utter stupid and personally would never use it. If I imagine getting hit by that, a cooking pot or a frying pan would not save me. You would be knocked out or crawling in the dirt wondering what just happened. And as shown in the footage before, a player that got hit with a 308 in the chest without visual protection ran from VMC via Northwest Airfield connector to Vibo Industrial, bandaged, and then I lost him completely, bleeding all the way. As I said, only one example. In the two following scenes, I want to talk about the difference between getting hit in the legs and arms, and I leave it to you if this is fine or not. In the first scene, I got hit in the legs, most likely by a 308. You can see the damage difference below. I did not go unconscious and the damage was manageable. After fixing up myself, I was still hurt, in the disadvantage, but could react. In addition, in both scenes I always check if every slot in my jacket and trousers are fully filled to reduce incoming damage. Danke, Spiel. Mother of sweet God. Oh shit. Da ist er noch. Natürlich nicht die Beine gebrochen. Natürlich. The player got hit in the legs twice. After the second time they were broken. I'm not sure, but I could have hit him 3 times, still conscious. I shot him with a silenced AKM firing 7.62 by 39, which is in my opinion a very weak round at the moment. Because I needed so much time dealing with him, his friend caught up and shot me in the arm. This happens to me very often recently. I would recommend shooting someone in the arm, if you have the time to aim properly. A shot on the leg is not that effective anymore, and the chance to break the legs, even with a powerful round, is not guaranteed. Also, if you look at the bottom left corner, I don't know if you noticed, but if you get hit, the status messages will be flooded by the same information, but they will repeat themselves several times. I don't know if that's an indicator for anything, but it could be. I save you the outburst on stream. I basically saying the same, but with a hint more frustration. In one of the previous clips I mentioned that we will come back to that one later on. It underlines what was shown in the last clip. A player gets hit in the arm, is able to walk several meters and goes unconscious. While his friend wants to save him, gets hit in the leg, he's fine walking around, continues fighting. Er blutet? Der ist immer noch da. What? Treffer. The last topic I want to talk about is what those changes mean to a lone wolf like me. I play almost exclusively on a daily basis for 6 hours alone. And there are a couple of things I want to discuss. Probably a lot of you will disagree with what I'm saying, but this is fine. That's why I'm doing this video, to start a discussion and to raise some thoughts. At first I want to talk about the PvP side of all this. What I basically do all day is hunting squads on my own, and not to be able to get one of my opponents, if I have the advantage of not being noticed, neutralized, so I have only 2 problems left to worry about, is nearly impossible. I would have to place a headshot and kill him, otherwise I would be in big trouble. To play alone in this game is not really popular, because I mainly see squads wandering around. Those changes will even more benefit the building of squads to survive, which is in my opinion really sad. The other part is self-treatment, and I know there have been a lot of controversial discussions about that topic. After I got hit in the legs, I needed 2 hours to regenerate 2000 blood, being energized and hydrated all the time. After 2 hours restoring my blood level, I could start regaining health, what took me another 2 to 3 hours to get the levels where I was shot in the arm and eventually died. Those 2 fights happened after one another. And now, please think about the person that is not streaming. For me it means playing slower to regenerate to be able to fight again. What is out of a streaming point of view, not that thrilling for the audience, but necessary to fight again with a higher chances of survival and not being killed by a scratch. If you are a working person and you maybe have children, you are limited to maybe maximum 1 hour of playtime a day. Which basically means, if you have the same playstyle as me, you need 5 days of playtime to be able to have fun again. Whoa! I'm thrilled to play this evening to regenerate a little percentage to fight again in 4 days. No, this person would simply stop playing DayZ. There needs to be a mechanic for lone wolves to salim themselves, even if it takes up to 10 minutes. DayZ is one of the best, maybe even the best game I have ever played. But it should not be forgotten, this is a game. And having fun in this game is a very important part of business and success, and I really hope it will rise to what it once was. Thanks for watching guys, I hope we will join the discussion with your honest opinion. Have a good one.